All right, in this video, we're going to talk about the other part of improper integrals. So in the last video, we covered improper integrals that went from, let's say, 1 to infinity, 1 over x dx. So this infinity in the top bound made it be an improper integral. Well, the second case would be where we have a vertical asymptote. So for example, if I were to graph this function here, there's a vertical asymptote at x equals 0. Okay, so the graph is going to approach an asymptote. So we can't really plug in 0. So we're going to kind of treat it the same way. This is called an improper integral. So we're going to use a limit here. Okay, so I'm going to take out this bound and go from, let's say, a to 1. You could put anything here. So I'm going from 0 to 1. So when I'm approaching 0, I'm on the right-hand side of 0. Okay, because again, 0 to 1, you're going to the right of 0. So we're going to do the limit as a approaches 0. I'm going to do my integral. Integral's pretty easy. Raise it up by 1, divide by the new power. So I get this here. And I'm just going to plug in the bounds. Okay, so again, yes, multiple choice. Do what you want. For a free response, you're going to need to use the limit and show your steps here. So all we did was integrate. We plugged in our bounds. And then I'm going to plug in the 0. So this goes to 0, and then I get 3 halves for that. So this one converges. All right, for the next one, again, same sort of thing. The integration here is not too challenging, I hope. So again, we've got a vertical asymptote at x equals 0, so I can't really plug 0 into it. So it's going to approach 0. So from 0 to 3, I'm on the right side of 3, so we're going to do the limit as x approaches 0 from the right, again, a to 3. We're going to bring it to the top, so x to the negative 3, up by 1, divided by the new power. We get this. So I'm going to plug in my bounds, and then I'm going to do the limit for, I put x here, this should be an a. So the limit as a goes to 0 from the right-hand side. So if I plug this in here, we're going to go, the a is going to go to the bottom, so we're plugging in 0. So as I go to 0 from the right-hand side, so 1 over 0 from the right-hand side, that's going to go to infinity. So the good thing with these, not that you would have done that one first, but if either one of these two comes out as some sort of variation of infinity, we're going to say that the whole thing diverges, okay? All right, so this one we're going to go from negative 1 to 2. So you have to pay attention to this, okay? So this time the 0 falls not at the first bound, so we could actually go from negative 1 to 0, and then we can go from 0 to 2. So I'm going to break it up into 2 integrals. Again, integration part here is pretty simple. So we're going to go from negative 1 to 0, so I'm going to put the a there, and then from 0 to 2, so I'm going to put a b there. So if you're going from negative 1 to 0, you're on the left side of 0. So we're approaching 0 from the left. And then when you go from 0 to 2, you're on the right side of 0. So I create my limits. I do my integration. So we get all of this here. So now I'm going to come up to here. Again, is once you get the diverges, you can stop. You don't have to continue. Okay, so this is going to go to the bottom. So we're going to get negative 1 over, as it approaches 0 from the left-hand side. Bottom line is, this is a variation of infinity, so we can put diverges for that. All right, for number 4. All right, for 4, we're going to do it as a u sub. So I let u be equal to root x. So du would be, let's see, so if u to the 1/2, so then du is 1/2 u to the negative 1/2. So I can put the u to the bottom, so it's 1 over 2 root x. Bring this up here, and we have this. So for dx, I'm going to plug in the 2 root x du. These cancel out. Now this works out to be a nice arctan, because if u is root x, u squared is x. So we're going to get u squared plus 1, so I get arctan. So pretty straightforward. Definitely arctan is a common one for this. So let's see what we have here. So 0, you can't plug in. So this is like a double improper integral. So we have the discontinuity here, and then we have the infinity up here. So we're going to have to break it up. So we'll use a for this one. So we can go a to 1 and then 1 to infinity. And then we'll do b for that one. Okay, so let's see. So we get arctan. So we integrate. We've got the 2 out in front. So it's 2 and then arctan of root x, because it's arctan of u. And then from a to 1, I'm going to plug in the a. So arctan of 1 is 45. Arctan of a, which is 0. So arctan of 0 is also going to be 0. So this is pi over 4 here. And then we're going to go from 1 to b for this one. So this one is the other side of it, okay? So when you integrate, you still get the same thing. So you don't have to do the integration twice, obviously. And then we're going to go from arctan of b minus arctan of 1. Again, arctan of 1 is pi over 4. Arctan of infinity, I'm going to plug in because now b is infinity. So arctan of infinity is pi over 2. And then I go ahead and I subtract them, multiply it by the 2. And then ultimately we're going to get, so this would be what? Pi over 4 times the 2, which is pi over 2. And then this one was arctan of 1. So arctan of 1 is pi over 4. So pi over 4 times 2 is pi over 2 minus 0. So that's over here. And then we're going to add to that pi over 2. We got pi over 2 here. So pi over 2. So pi over 2 plus pi over 2 is going to be equal to pi, which is what we got, which converges. All right, and then for this one here, again, we've got a u sub. I can write this as u to the negative 2/3 power. Don't forget to take out the derivative of the inside, which is negative 1 dx. So when I plug in for dx, it's going to be negative du. So I need a negative somewhere. So I put it here. So let's do negative 2/3 up by 1 divided by the new power. So we get this, and again, you're going to plug it in. So my improper integral comes from the 4 now, right? Because the vertical asymptote here is at 4. So we're going to go from 1 to 4. Now we're approaching from the left-hand side of 4, okay? So again, I'm just going to plug in. So let's jump into it here. So it's 4 minus b to the 1/3 with the 3 on the outside, and then minus 4 minus 1 to the 1/3 with the 3 on the outside. So this part is 4 minus 4, which goes to 0. So this goes to 0, and then this becomes 3 to the 1/3, so cube root of 3 times the 3. This ended up positive because we had the negative on the outside. So negative times negative gives me the positive. And then here, last one. This one we did in class. Remember, we integrated ln of x. We said the integral of 1 over x dx is ln of x plus c. And then the integral of ln of x dx, we did by integration by parts. So that was x ln of x minus x plus c. I recommend you just memorize that so you don't have to do integration by parts for it. So we just jumped right into it here. Again, we can't do the ln of 1 is 0, so that one's fine. We can't do ln of 0. And again, it's going to be from the right-hand side, because if you're going from 0 to 1, you're on the right-hand side of 0, so limit as approaches 0 from the right. Plug in the 1, and then we're going to plug in the a, so that puts me over here. So let's see what we got. So if I plug in the 1, you're going to get 1 times ln of 1. ln of 1 is 0. 0 minus 1 is negative 1 minus. So this part is negative 1. So this is ln of 0. So what we could do here, I did this off to the side. So I turn this into L'Hopital. Okay, this is just 0 if I plug in here. But again, this is 0 times infinity, right? So we don't want to deal with that. So what I did was I turned this into L'Hopital. So this became, you could do it here, right? You could do ln of a over 1 over a. That was the first part of 7-7 when we turn these indeterminate forms into L'Hopital. So ln of a over a, 1 over a, right? Because this comes up as a. Plug in, you get infinity over infinity. So we could do L'Hopital. Remember, it's u prime over u. Take the derivative of this. So all I did here was simplify. Okay, I just, brought this up, multiplied by the reciprocal, and then this works out to be negative a, but you're plugging in 0, so this goes to 0. So all said and done, this is just 0. So this was 0 minus 1, which gives me negative 1, which converges. So the takeaway for this video has to do with is the improper integral. It's not quite as obvious, so you should look for this on the test. You know, the first video had the infinity in it, so you can pick up right away that it was improper. Here, I mean, it's relatively obvious, but you need to look for it, okay? So find the vertical asymptote. That's the improper part of it now. So we have to do a limit as x approaches 4. Now when I look at this, we can't do ln of 0, so we have to do a limit, okay?